Folks, it's Mornings from God's Country right here on 90.9 and 89.7. Glad to have you tuned in on this Friday morning edition of the show. And it's not every morning that we get to have a guest like T.G. Sheppard on the line with us. And we've talked about it, built it up a little bit, and now we finally get to have T.G. on with us and a brand new record that we're promoting. We got Midnight in Memphis and a brand new single, I'm a Song. T.G., good morning to you, man.
Hey, Kev. How you doing, man?
Brother, we're doing great, and I'd like to think y'all are doing great outside all the snow and ice that you're dealing with.
Nashville is pretty socked in right now, and it's been from COVID to ice and snow. It's been the last few months have been tough, but I don't know. I kind of like snow, but I can't handle the ice, so I've been really stuck in the house here for several days.
Well, and not to mention, you guys have had a lot going on. I say a lot going on. Maybe a better choice of words is a lot not going on, dealing with the remnants of 2020 and working around COVID. And I know you've been on the road for many years. What has this been like working around this pandemic situation?
Well, I'll tell you what, Kev, it's given me a chance to be home more than I have in the last 45 years. I mean, I've gotten a chance to spend a lot of time with my kids, my daughters and son, and my wife, Kelly Lang, who is a great singer-songwriter. And it's given me a chance to spend some time with friends. I miss performing, but we're starting to venture back out now to tour. So hopefully we can get out there before too long and kind of get back to some normalcy, I hope.
Well, I guess if anything, it's giving you time to reach out and promote the record a little bit, and you do have a brand new record, Midnight in Memphis. Where did the inspiration from this record come from?
Well, strangely enough, my closest friend is a guy named Barry Gibb of the Bee Gees, and one of the greatest songwriters of all time. And he told me, he said, he heard I was going to record a new album, my first country solo album in 22 years, and he said, I have just written a song just for your album. And I said, you have? He said, yeah, I wrote it just for you. So if you don't record it, it's never going to get heard. So I heard it, and the song was called Midnight in Memphis. And I said, wow, that'd be a great title for the album because of my Memphis roots and everything. So that's really how it came about, was through my friend Barry Gibb and my wife Kelly Lang. She said, don't you think it's time to do a new album? And I said, well, country music is going in many different directions. I don't really know where I belong in there now. And she said, well, just go cut great songs and the music will take you where you're supposed to go. So I did and haven't looked back.
Great advice. I'm a Song, brand new single off of this record, and I've asked about inspiration from the record and where the title track came from, and that's a great story. Now let's talk about the new single, I'm a Song.
Well, you know, we've lost some great performers this past year, as you know, Kevin, and a lot of them were very, very different. Some started off with Joe Diffie and Kenny Rogers and Charlie Daniels and Charlie Pride and Mac Davis. God, Mac was one of my dearest friends. And then K.T. Oslin. The list goes on forever. So the song, really and truly, it was time for this song because of the message. It's from the song's perspective that after the singer is gone, after they have passed, the music lives on. So I just felt it was timely, and through being crushed with the loss of so many friends this year, I wanted to release this new tune called I'm a Song.
You talked about the many different directions that country music has gone in, and finding your place. That's got to be something that's difficult, is finding that place for guys that have been doing this for a long time, being on the road for a long time, and then going out into a market where you may not be recording things as contemporary, because if you go out and you try to keep up with what radio's doing, well, then you're changing what you've done in the past and basically what you've always done, the style of the way that you do things. How has that been adjusting and really finding that place?
Well, it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Kelly said, cut the greatest songs you can find and they will take you where you're supposed to go. I don't know. I tend to want to go to songs that tell great stories and have great melodies. And I think that most of the real true country fan that likes country music is missing the stories and the melodies. So I've just tried to stay true to what I've always believed is the best, that people like the most, is the story songs. So I went out and tried to find those type of songs for this album, and was able to find quite a few.
21 number one hits. It kind of shows you got an ear for a song.
Well, who's counting? I always thought if I could just have like one or two number one hits, I would be so incredibly happy and fulfilled. And I was. I just never dreamed that it would turn into 21 of them. Having that many number one songs, I guess, really has enabled me to do this as long as I have, because having that many hits, you can go out there and you can't do all of them in one show. So I've been very fortunate to have cut some records that people still remember and still want to come out and hear us do in concert.
Getting back in the studio after several years, that had to be fun for you. I know being in the studio can be therapeutic. It can be enjoyable. You get to add that creative side to what you do. And what was it like being back in the studio? Is that something that you see yourself doing again, maybe in the process of cutting something else in the near future?
Yeah, I'll be doing more stuff in the future. I think what's really happened with me getting back in the studio now recently is the technology has just changed so much that you can cut better records than you used to before. But you have to be very careful not to get too slick with your music, because if you do, you can lose the feel of the song. So I think it's okay to have a mistake or two here and there, because it shows you're real. But no, I mean, gosh, with technology now, you can almost cut an album in your bathroom shower. It's amazing what you can do now. But no, I'm having more fun in the studio now because it's a lot easier than it used to be on recording music.
Well, we look forward to hearing I'm a Song. We look forward to hearing several tracks off the new record, Midnight in Memphis. Now, if people want to keep up with you, of course, they can always go to the website.
Yeah, go to tgsheppard.com. You can even pick up a copy of the album there. I'll autograph it and send it back to you, tgsheppard.com. Or if it has a tour schedule on there. And then, of course, Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. I'm really big on those. I'm kind of addicted to the phone like everybody else is on those platforms. But be sure and go follow us there. But, go to tgsheppard.com.
Well, look, anytime you guys have something going on, you tell Scott or yourself, get in touch with me. We'll make sure we put something together and have you guys on whenever I'm a Song does its thing, and we know it will. Then we will follow it up with another single and see if we can't help promote that. But we love T.G. Sheppard and look forward to, again, hearing the record in its entirety, and look forward to having you back on again real soon, T.G. Thank you for taking the time and being on with us this morning.
Kevin, thank you, man, because without people like you, there wouldn't be people like me, and I appreciate you so much. I hope to talk to you soon. Stay safe, my friend.
Absolutely, brother. Thank you so much, and we look forward to talking with you soon.
I can make you cry, make you laugh, make you pray, or make you dance. If I sound just right and my words are true, I'll always be with you. I'm a song, I live on, even after the singer is gone. When I touch your heart, and you sing along, I'm a part of you. From then on, I'm a song. I'll be there when you fall in love. If it falls apart, I'll lift you up. When your baby's born, I'm a lullaby. I'm amazing grace when a loved one dies. I'm a song, I live on, even after the singer is gone. If you touch your heart, and you sing along, I'm a part of you. From then on, I'm a song, I'm a song. Saturday night, Sunday morning in church, and here comes the bride on your wedding day. when a soldier falls. I'm a bugle playing, I'm a song. I live on, even after the singer is gone. If I touch your heart, and you sing along, I'm a part of you from then on.